Hello YouTube and welcome. In this video I would like to do with you the unboxing of this new Planeswalker deck from the new set Ravnica Allegiance, and this one is Domri. Back of the box we can read Domri City Smasher. Domri Wraith is a brash young human whose small stature belies his furious nature and formidable power over wild beasts. Summon a horde of feral creatures and goad them into a frenzy as you stampede to victory. So this box contains a deck box, a 60 card deck, and two 50 card booster packs. So let's see what we can get in this one. So let's get our Planeswalker cards and our deck. Amazing art, definitely fantastic. So let's see the rest of the components. Really amazing art, this one. So just removing the codes. Here we have the rest of our deck. A flyer explaining how to play with this deck. So you have Riot. It's an amazing mechanic. Our two boosters from the new set, Ravnica Allegiance. Now checking our deck. And we start, of course, with our Planeswalker cards. So here we have Domri City Smasher. Great title, this one. So 6 drops. He has 4 loyalty points. 4+2 centaurs you control gets +1/+1 and gains haste until the end of the turn. For -3, Domri City Smasher deals 3 damage to any target. And for -8, put 3 +1/+1 counters on each creature you control. Those creatures gain trample until the end of the turn. Crazy. Now let's check our deck. So here we have End Race for runners. 8 drops. He has Vigilance, Trample, and Haste. Crazy. When End Race for runners enters in the battlefield, other creatures you control gets +2/+2 and gains Vigilance and Trample until the end of the turn. And it is a 7/7. This is really a beast. Crazy. Glass of the Guild pack, 2 drops. Multicolored creatures you control gets +1/+1. Interesting card, this one. Domri's no drop, 5 drops. He has Trample. When enters the battlefield, you may search your library and or your graveyard for a card named Domri City Smasher. Reveal it and put it in your hand. If you search your library this way, shuffle it. And it is a 5/2. Our tutor for our deck, and we get 2 of them. X-Bane Beast, 4 drops. It is a 3/4. Claymore Shaman, 3 drops. He has Riot. This creature enters into the battlefield with your choice of +1/+1 counter or haste. Whenever Claymore Shaman attacks, target creature an opponent controls can't block this turn. And it is a 1/1. And we get 2 of them. Feral Maka, 2 drops. It is a 2/2. And we get 2 of them. Gravel Height Goblin, 2 drops. For 4, Gravel Height Goblins gets +2/+2 until the end of the turn. And it is a 2/1. And we get 2 of them. Rampaging Randhorn, 5 drops. He has Riot. And it is a 4/4. Sylvan Burst Strider, 3 drops. When enters the battlefield, you gain 2 life, and it is a 3/2. And we get 2 of them. Retching Beast, 7 drops. He has Riot and has Trample, and it is a 6/6. Crazy cards, this one. Borak Clan Crusher, 5 drops. Tap it, remove a +1/+1 counter from a creature you control. Borak Clan Crusher deals 2 damage to any target, and it is a 4/4. Frenzied Onyx, 4 drops. He has Riot, he has Trample, and for 6, Frenzied Onyx gets +3/+0 until the end of the turn, and it is a 3/3. And we get 3 of them. Surtar Goblin, 2 drops. He has Riot, and it is a 2/2. And we get 3 of them. Charging War Boar, 3 drops. He has Haste. As long as you control Domri Planeswalker, Charging War Boar gets +1/+1 and has Trample, and it is a 3/1. And we get 3 of them. Gruul Guildgate, enters the battlefield, tap it for a mountain or a forest. So another Gruul Guildgate, but with a different art. And a third and a fourth. Now our basic lands, some mountains, and of course some forests. And here we have Burn Bright, 3 drops. Creatures you control gets +2/+0 until the end of the turn. And we get 2 of them. Stoning Strength, 1 drop. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control and tap that creature. Get 2 of them. Range Fire, 2 drops. Range Fire deals 3 damage to target creature. We get 4 of them. And that's it. This is our Planeswalker deck for Dorin. Now let's check what we get in our Ravnica Allegiance boosters. So the first one, we get Mammoth Spider, 5 drops. He has Reach, and it is a 3/5. Grasping Through, 5 drops. He has Flying. When enters the battlefield, it deals 2 damage to each opponent, and you gain 2 life, and it is a 3/3. Consign to the Pit, 6 drops. Destroy target creature. Consign to the Pit deals 2 damage to that creature's control. Robobelt Recluse, 5 drops. Robobelt Recluse attacks each combat if able, and it is a 6/5. Azorius Locker, 3 drops. Tap it for a plane or island, and for 4, sacrifice Azorius Locket, draw 2 cards. Territorial Boar, 2 drops. Whenever a creature with power 4 or greater enters the battlefield under your control, Territorial Boar gets +1/+1 and gains Vigilance until the end of the turn, and it is a 2/2. Rumblebelt Runner, 3 drops. Rumblebelt Runner can't be blocked by creature tokens, and it is a 3/3. Deptor's Transport, 6 drops. He has Afterlife 2. When this creature dies, create 2 1/1 white and black spirit creature token with flying, and it is a 5/3. Persistent Petitioners, 2 drops. For 1 tap it, target creature puts the top card of their library into the graveyard. Tap 4 untap advisors you control. Target player puts the top 12 cards of their library into their graveyard. A deck can have any number of cards, name it, persistent petitioners. And it is a 1/3. Crazy card is one. Grotesque Demise, 3 drops, exile target creature with power 3 or less. Cavalcade of Calamity, 2 drops. Whenever a creature you control with power 1 or less attacks, Cavalcade the Calamity deals 1 damage to the player or Planeswalker that creature is attacking. Windstorm Drake, 5 drops, he has flying. Other creatures you control with flying gets +1/+0, and it is a 3/3. Cold Guild Mage, 2 drops. For 4, tap it. Target creature discards a card. Activate this ability only anytime you could cast a sorcery. Or for 1, tap it. Cold Guild Mage deals 1 damage to target opponent or Planeswalker, and it is a 2/2. And our rare Bedevil, 3 drops, destroy target artifact, creature, or Planeswalker. An instant. Nice card, this one. And we get Orzhov Guildgate, enters in the battlefield, tap it for a plane or a swamp. And we get a Spirit token creature with flying 1/1. So this is the first booster. Now the second one. And this one starts with Humlugus, 5 drops. He has hexproof and it is a 2/5. Gift of Strength, 2 drops. Target creature gets +3/+3 and gains reach until the end of the turn. Twilight Panther, 1 drop. For 1, Twilight Panther gains Death Touch until the end of the turn, and it is a 1/2. Interesting card, this one. Radko's Trumpeter, 2 drops. He has Menace, and for 4, Raktor's Trumpeter gets +2/+0 until the end of the turn, and it is a 1/3. Spikewell Acrobat, 4 drops. He has Spectacle. For 3, you may cast this card for his spectacle cost rather than his mana cost if an opponent loses life this turn, and it is a 5/2. Senate Courier, 3 drops, he has flying. For 2, Senate Courier gains vigilance until the end of the turn, and it is a 1/4. Seeker Hill, 4 drops. For 3, adapt 2. This creature has, if this creature has no +1/+1 counter on it, put 2 +1/+1 counters on it, and it is a 3/3. Justiciar Portal, 2 drops. Exile target creature you control, then return that card to the battlefield under its control, in its other control. It gains first strike until the end of the turn. Senate Griffin, 4 drops, he has flying. When enters the battlefield, scry 1, and it is a 3/2. Blade Brand, 2 drops. Target creature gains Death Touch until the end of the turn, then draw a card. Drill Bite, 3 drops. He has Spectacle. You may cast this spell for its spectacle cost rather than its mana cost. If an opponent loses life this turn, target player reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from it. That player discards that card. Pteromander, 1 drop, he has flying. For 8, adapt 4. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each instant and sorcery card in your graveyard. If this creature has no +1/+1 counter on it, you put 4 +1/+1 counters, and it is a 1/1. Clan Guildmage, 2 drops. For 2, tap it. Target creature can block this turn, and for 3, target land you control becomes a 4/4 elemental creature with haste until the end of the turn. Is still a land, and it is a 2/2. Interesting card, this one. And our rare, we have a legendary creature, Judith the Sorge Diva. Crazy card. Great art, this one. 3 drops. Other creature you control gets +1/+0. Whenever a no-token creature you control dies, shoot it. The Sorge Diva deals 1 damage to any target, and it is a 2/2. When we get Azorius Guildgate, enters in the battlefield, tap it for a plane or an island. And we have a Centaur token creature. It is a 3/3. So this is what I get in this amazing pack, this new Planeswalker deck. I hope you like it, you enjoy it. Until the next time, see you.